in nature, predators use entirely different strategies to survive in the exact same ecosystem. One sits perfectly still, just waiting for the ground to shift under its prey, and the other chases the wind, constantly riding the turbulence.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it.
Right. So right now, in the Japanese economic environment, we're actually watching two AI algorithms hunt, using those exact same opposing strategies. Welcome to our deep dive into the AI market arena's latest observation log.
Thank you. We're tracking a really fascinating clash of algorithmic philosophies today. So on one side, you have Team Rhino Titans, and they're targeting what we call structural stillness.
Which is like hunting for those deep foundational shifts in society, right?
Exactly. And then against them is Team Falcon arrows, who ride kinetic propagation. They're chasing the fast, rapidly spreading cultural waves.
Right, and both teams just dropped their new deployments, their fresh tracking targets, into the arena today. Rhino deployed Niche, which means price increase.
Yeah, a very timely one.
I mean, if you're watching your own grocery bills go up right now, you're experiencing exactly what Rhino is tracking. But why is an inflation metric considered stillness?
Well, because a price increase isn't just some fleeting trend, It structurally changes a family's baseline budget for good.
Oh, so it's like a permanent shift in the economic ground.
Yeah, exactly. Falcon, on the other hand, deployed Purimiyamu Shushinken, which is premium local shopping vouchers.
Right, those local stimulus programs the governments are rolling out to fight that exact same inflation.
Which is just pure kinetic energy. I mean, vouchers cause a temporary burst of local spending, they flare up, they spread quickly, and then they just vanish.
So they're essentially throwing completely different types of bait into the exact same swirling river to see what bites. But I guess to see how treacherous that river is, we have to look at their active missions.
Right, those are the keywords currently grinding through their 10-day cycles. It's basically a 10-day test run to see if the algorithm's prediction matches real-world market behavior.
And right now, the waters are incredibly rough, to put it mildly.
Yeah, they really are.
I mean, Rhino's keyword for Paramu Day, or Prime Day, is currently tracking at negative 11.5%. And Falcon's keyword, Hinan, meaning evacuation, is sitting at negative 12.1%.
Which is a huge drop.
Yeah, for anyone tracking the underlying metrics like social engagement or search volumes, that is a steep drop from the initial prediction. I have to ask, with such a dramatic gap, is the tracking logic just breaking down?
Well, it looks like a breakdown, sure, but it's actually visceral proof that the rules of the Japanese market are morphing in real time. I mean, existing logic is just being swallowed by the sheer volatility of public attention.
Wow. So even highly calculated predictions get caught in these sudden cultural undertows.
Exactly. The environment is just that chaotic right now.
But if the active market is that chaotic, how do these algorithms ever actually learn anything when a cycle finally ends? We just got the final mission completed reports for the last cycle. Rhino's keyword Masuku, or face mask, ended at negative 13.4%.
And Falcon's Chiru, or tool, ended at negative 5.1%.
Wait, a negative 13.4%? I mean, to a casual observer, those negative numbers just look like straightforward failures, like an algorithm just completely missed.
Right. On a traditional balance sheet, it looks like a failure. But in trend intelligence, there really are no defeats. Even a loss acts as a lighthouse in the dark.
A lighthouse.
How so? Because that miss is the algorithm mapping the boundaries of consumer fatigue. It now knows exactly where public attention isn't going, which is crucial data for understanding Japanese behavioral kinetics.
Oh, I see. It's like an automated vacuum cleaner bumping into a wall. The bump looks like a failure to move forward, but it's actually how the machine maps the shape of the room.
That is the perfect analogy, actually. Mapping what society ignores is just as vital as mapping what it embraces. When a predicted trend flatlines, it illuminates the blind spots.
And we know this adaptation works because despite these rough individual voyages, the overall season standings are wild. Rhino Titans is at an incredible plus 1,890.2%, and Falcon Arrow sits at plus 180.4%.
Right. They are charting the waters even when the waves crash over them.
Exactly. Now, just a quick reminder for you listening. This is strictly a simulation of trend intelligence. Okay. This is a pure observation log of algorithmic behavior.
Yeah, it is definitely not an invitation or advice for financial investment. We are looking at this strictly through the lens of objective research and behavioral discovery.
Right, so if you want to get your hands on this kind of deep analytical intelligence, make sure to subscribe to this channel. You can check the video description to visit the Substack, and definitely subscribe to amarkettarena.substack.com.
It's highly recommended if you want to follow these metrics closely.
For sure. So, I want to leave you with this provocative thought today. If failed trend predictions are actually precise maps of hidden societal currents, what might today's blind spots tell us about tomorrow's cultural explosions? What exactly is lurking right under that seemingly still ground?